Can you solve all these Class 1 Computer Chapter 2 parts of a computer questions? The dash has keys.
Clear logic. Keyboard is sound.
A smartphone has a correct response. Touchscreen is accurate. A mouse has many keys.
Smart pick. False is correct. Speakers come in pairs. On track. True is correct. The full form of CPU is exactly. Central processing unit makes sense. A computer runs on dash.
You chose electricity. Correct.
Who invented computers? Smart move. Charles Babbage is accurate answer.
A keyboard has many dash.
Strong choice. Keys is right.
A mouse has dash buttons.
Excellent. 2 is well reasoned.
Computer works very fast.
Well reasoned. True is correct. Dash is like a typewriter. Well done. Keyboard is right.
We can use it to calculate.
Nice work. Keyboard fits perfectly. A monitor looks like a dash. Right choice. Television is best. Choose the correct spelling. Excellent choice. Monitor is right. Dash is a pointing device. Valid point. Mouse is true.
Which one is not a computer?
Sharp thinking. Diary is right. What part of a PC do we speak? Well picked. Microphone is correct.
I have 2 buttons. Who am I?
Correct. Mouse is spot on. A printer is used for typing. Nicely done. False is solid.
Which is true about computer?
Great thinking. All of the choices is right.
What is the full form of CPU?
Perfect. Central processing unit is the one.
The CPU is also known as the...
You're right. Brain of the computer is correct. A keyboard has dash enter keys. Solid response. 2 is valid. What part of a PC do you type? Right again. Keyboard is valid. I look like a Casio. Who am I? Bravo. Keyboard is the answer.
Computer is a man-made machine.
You got it. True fits. Used to key all capital letters. Good thinking. Caps lock is right.
The part which looks like a TV.
Good job. Monitor works well.
What happens if you right-click?
Nice selection. A menu comes up is correct.
It is the brain of the computer. Great job. CPU is accurate. Dash is the brain of a computer. Excellent. CPU is well reasoned. The monitor is also called dash. Nicely done. Screen is solid.
Is dash to type words and numbers?
Right choice. Keyboard is best. You can watch stories on the spew. Strong choice. False is right. A mouse is used to draw pictures. Great job. True is accurate. Keyboard is used to watch movies. Well reasoned. False is correct. I look like a TV screen. Who am I? Well done. Monitor is right. A printer is used to type letters. Nice work. False fits perfectly.
A monitor looks like a television.
Right again. True is valid.
Machine can save your dash and dash.
Valid point. Time and energy is true.
Don't dash the keys on the keyboard. Excellent choice. It is right.
A computer has how many main parts?
Sharp thinking. 4 is right.
The system unit is also called dash.
Solid response. CPU is valid.
Dash is used for selecting the text.
Exactly, must make sense. Erases text up to the insertion point.
Perfect. Delete is the one. The computer can work without the CPU. You chose false, correct?
Select additional part of a computer. Good job. Printer works well.
This part of a PC is like a TV screen. Bravo! Monitor is the answer.
We can watch stories on the keyboard.
Correct response. False is accurate.
A computer cannot play music for you.
You got it. False fits.
The mouse pointer is seen on the dash.
Great thinking. Monitor is right.
You can type your name using the dash.
You're right. Keyboard is correct.
Displays text and graphics on a screen.
Correct. Monitor is spot on.
Pen drive is also called as dashed drive.
On track. Flash is correct.
I work like an eraser guess. Who am I?
Well picked. Backspace key is correct.
A device mainly used for playing games.
Clear logic. Joystick is sound.
A desktop computer has dash main parts.
Smart move. 4 is accurate answer.
Dash stores large amount of information.
Smart pick. Hard disk is correct.
Dash key helps you to start a new line.
Nice selection. Enter is correct.
What do we press to type on a computer?
Good thinking. Keyboard is right.
A computer has a keyboard with many dash.
You got it. Keys fits.
Your eyes are input device of your body.
Perfect. True is the one.
Which of these is an output device?
You're right. Monitor is correct.
We should not keep mouse on a mouse pad.
Exactly. False makes sense.
The monitor has a dash and power button.
Correct response. Screen is accurate.
Computers are used in schools and banks.
Clear logic. True is sound.
SMO, you rearrange the jumbled letter.
Well reasoned. Mouse is correct.
CPU is known as the dash of a computer.
Bravo. Brain is the answer.
The keyboard has dash, main types of keys.
Good thinking. 5 is right.
Dash is used to take printout on a paper.
Nice work. Printer fits perfectly.
I help you in typing your name. Who am I?
Great job. Keyboard is accurate.
I am the brain of the computer. Who am I?
Strong choice. Sipu is right. A device that enters sound onto a computer. On track. Microphone is correct. This part of the computer helps in typing. Sharp thinking. Keyboard is right. The device that helps us to draw pictures. Correct. Most is spot on. We can design clothes, cars at sea using dash. Excellent. Computer is well reasoned.
Which one does not let us point and click?
Smart pick. Keyboard is correct.
What type of device is a computer printer?
Well done. Output is right. Moves the insertion point to a preset point. Excellent choice. Tab is right. It is used to listen to music on a computer. Good job. Speakers works well. Keyboard works like a pencil of a computer. You chose true. Correct.
Which part of a computer is used for typing?
Right choice. Keyboard is best.
There are dash types of keys on a keyboard.
Smart move 3 is accurate answer.
What do you press to switch on the computer?
Nice selection. Power button is correct.
This computer device looks like a television.
Nicely done. Monitor is solid.
How many main parts of a computer are there?
Great thinking. 4 is right.
How many main parts are there of a computer?
Solid response. 4 is valid.
I can watch my favorite cartoon on the dash.
Valid point. Monitor is true.
You can make greeting cards using a computer.
Well picked. True is correct.
Monitor helps the computer to think and work.
Right again. False is valid. What part of the computer do you use to type? Sharp thinking. Keyboard is right.
The dash is called the brain of the computer.
Well reasoned. CPU is correct.
How many alphabets are there on the keyboard?
Great job. 26 is accurate.
Machines are dash things that help us to work.
Smart pick. Human-made is correct.
The system unit tells the computer what to do.
Well picked. True is correct. Read data from and write data to a flash drive. Bravo. USP is the answer.
You should ask a dash before opening any links.
You got it. Grown-up fits.
It is used for printing information on a paper.
Right choice. Printer is best.
Small buttons on a keyboard are called the dash.
Correct. Keys is spot on. A monitor shows all the work done on a computer. Perfect. True is the one.
I have many small buttons called keys. Who am I?
Nice work. Keyboard fits perfectly. The dash can print what you see on the monitor. Great thinking. Printer is right. Input devices allow us to dash to the computer. Nicely done. Send information is solid. What type of devices are pen drive and hard disk?
You chose storage. Correct.
We can type alphabets or numbers using the dash. Smart move. Keyboard is accurate answer.
Which part of a computer helps us to play games?
Nice selection. Mouse is correct. We use the mouse to move the dash on the screen.
Valid point. Cursor is true.
What device is used to print your work on paper?
Solid response. Printer is valid.
Which part of the computer gives us a printout? Good thinking. Headphone is right.
I used to take print out of your work. Who am I? Good job. Printer works well. A dash is used to point at things on the monitor.
Right again. Mouse is valid.
What part of the computer is used to play sounds?
Correct response. Speaker is accurate.
The CPU is the most important part of a computer. On track? True is correct.
Which part of a computer looks like a television?
Exactly. Monitor makes sense. You should never dash when working on a computer.
You're right. Both eat and drink is correct. All the parts of the computer are connected to the. Excellent. CPU box is well reasoned.
What do you use to move the pointer on the screen? Well done. Mouse is right. What do we use to type letters, numbers, or words? Excellent choice. Keyboard is right.
The speakers are used to print pictures on a paper. Clear logic. False is sound. It is known as the brain and heart of the computer.
Strong choice. Central processing unit is right. What is used to listen to sounds from the computer? Correct response. Speaker is accurate. Used to capitalize letters, keyed with the right hand. Perfect. Left shift is the one. You can draw pictures on the computer using the dash. Right choice. Mouse is best. Which device helps you click on items on the screen? Well picked. Mouse is correct. What device helps you move the pointer on the screen? Good thinking. Mouse is right. I am the longest key on the keyboard. Guess! Who am I? You chose spacebar. Correct. We can use the dash to draw pictures on the computer. Sharp thinking. Mouse is right. The CPU is located inside which part of the computer? Valid point. CPU box is true. Dash is used to point and select items on the monitor. Smart pick. Mouse is correct. What is the short name of the central processing unit? Solid response. CPU is valid. I help you to create drawings and play games. Who am I? Good job. Mouse works well. Spaces the insertion point forward one space at a time. Excellent choice. Spacebar is right. A dash displays all the work that we do on a computer.
Correct. Monitor is spot on.
Charles Babbage is considered the father of computers.
Exactly. True makes sense.
Which part of the computer helps in listening the audio?
You got it. Speaker fits. The system unit is like the dash of the computer system. Great thinking. Brain is right. Which of the following is an example of an input device? Great job. Keyboard is accurate. Dash is used for hearing sound without disturbing others. You're right. Headphone is correct. The part of the computer that stores the data is called clear logic. Storage device is sound. Which device helps you print a paper from your computer? On track. Printer is correct.
Has 2 or 3 buttons and used to draw pictures.
Nicely done. A mouse is solid. A unit connected to a computer that prints copy on paper.
Bravo. Laser printer is the answer.
What type of devices are computer speakers or headphones? What? Strong choice. Output is right. Dash can be used to store a video or any other data file. Smart move. CD-ROM is accurate answer. What does a printer give you when you print your homework? Well reasoned. A printout is correct. Dash is used to listen to music without disturbing others. Well done. Headphones is right. What do you use to type words and numbers on the computer? Nice work. Keyboard fits perfectly. A monitor shows whatever you type or draw on the computer. Nice selection. True is correct.
A dash prints the information from a computer onto a paper.
Right again. Printer is valid. Which of these is used to listen to music loudly in a room? Excellent. Speakers is well reasoned. Moves the insertion point to the left and erases as it goes. Good job. Backspace works well. Dash is used to control the pointer or player on the monitor. Well picked. Joystick is correct. Which device would be helpful to print your scanned homework? Good thinking. Printer is right. Identify the part which is used to listen the recorded sounds. Well done. Speakers is right. Look at this picture. It belongs to which part of a computer? Excellent choice. Keyboard is right. Which part of a computer is known as the brain of a computer? Nice selection. CPU is correct. Which device copies text or images from paper to the computer? Right again. Scanner is valid. Dash are used to listen to music or play sound on the computer. Bravo! Speakers is the answer. The part of the computer used for printing information on paper. Right choice. Printer is best. Which part of the computer is used to store all the work you do? Correct response. Storage device is accurate. Which part of the computer is called the brain of the computer? Correct. CPU is spot on. Karan is scanning a picture of his pet. Which device is he using? Nicely done. Scanner is solid. Which device allows you to control the player in a computer game? Wii.
Solid response. Joystick is valid.
Which device is used to display images and text from the computer? You got it? Monitor fits? I am used to click and select any object on the monitor. Who am I?
Sharp thinking. Mouse is right. What will you use if you want to listen to music loudly in a room? You're right. Speakers is correct. Which device is used to listen to sound without disturbing others? Exactly. Headphones make sense. I am the brain of computer. A computer is zero without me. Who am I? Great thinking. Sipu is right.
Which part of the computer shows you information from the computer?
Strong choice. Monitor is right.
Which one of the following parts of a computer looks like an animal?
You chose mouse. Correct. Which part of the computer helps to store all your work permanently? Well reasoned. Storage device is correct. What is the main part of a computer used to display images and videos? On track. Monitor is correct.
Switch is the number pad on and off? Must be on for the numbers to work.
Smart move. Number lock is accurate answer.
A camera attached to a computer that puts short videos on your computer?
Excellent. Webcam is well reasoned.
If you wanted to listen to your favorite song, what device would you use?
Great job. Speaker is accurate.
Samir printed a document for school. What did he receive from the printer?
Nice work. A printout fits perfectly.
If you want to listen to sound loudly in a room, which device will you use?
Valid point. Speakers is true.
Name the machine that helps in reading text or pictures printed on a paper.
Clear logic. Scanner is sound.
If the keyboard is not working, how can you move the pointer on the screen?
Perfect. Using the mouse is the one.
Which device helps to copy pictures or documents from paper to the computer?
Smart pick. Scanner is correct.
Which device helps you to listen to music quietly without disturbing others?
Right choice. Headphones is best.
Raj is typing his assignment on a computer. Which device does he use to type?
On track. Keyboard is correct.
What device would you use to listen to a song at a loud volume in a classroom?
Nicely done. Speakers is solid.
Sunita is using a device to move the pointer on the screen. What is she using?
Nice work. Mouse fits perfectly.
The devices that can help us put data into the computer are called dash devices.
Perfect. Input is the one. Causes the insertion point to move to the left margin and down to the next line. Great thinking. Enter is right.
If you want a printed copy of a picture you scanned, which device will print it?
Well done. Printer is right.
What device allows you to play computer games by controlling the game character?
Strong choice. Joystick is right.
If you want to control a character in a video game, which device should you use?
Correct. Joystick is spot on.
Which device would you use to scan and store a photo of your pet on the computer?
Valid point. Scanner is true.
Aryan wants to write his name on the computer. What will he use to type his name?
Excellent choice. Keyboard is right.
Amir wants to store his files. What part of the computer can he use to save them?
Smart move. Storage device is accurate answer. If you are playing a game and want to move the player, which device will you use?
You're right. Joystick is correct.
Mira wants to listen to her song, but not disturb her sister. What should she use?
Correct response. Headphones is accurate.
Which device would you use to control a character in a video game on the computer? Oh,
Clear logic. Joystick is sound.
which of the following device is used to listen to music without disturbing others? Good thinking. Headphones is right. Maya is trying to click on an icon on her computer screen. What device is she using?
Right again. Mouse is valid.
Arjun is typing a story on his computer. Which device does he use to type the story? Good job. Keyboard works well. Which part of the computer allows you to print your homework assignment after typing it? Solid response. Printer is valid.
Akash is printing his report card from the computer. What will come out of the printer? Excellent. A hard copy is well reasoned.
Which device should you use to play games and move the character on the computer screen?
Great job. Joystick is accurate.
Which device is most suitable to listen to music privately while working on the computer? Bravo, headphones is the answer. When Arjun is playing a computer game, what does he use to move the player on the screen?
Exactly. Joystick makes sense.
If the screen goes blank while you are typing, which part of the computer might need fixing?
Well picked. Monitor is correct.
Which device would you use to copy text or pictures from a sheet of paper into your computer?
Smart pick. Scanner is correct.
What device will you use to hear music from your computer but not disturb your family members?
You chose headphones? Correct.
Ready to test your tech knowledge. Which of these gadgets lets you input data into a computer?
Well reasoned.
Keyboard is correct.
Ravi is playing a game on his computer. Which device does he use to control the game character?
You got it. Joystick fits. Kavya is listening to a song and wants to use the computer's sound system. What should she use?
Sharp thinking. Speakers is right.
Jack wants to write his name on the computer. Which part of the computer helps him write his name?
Nice selection. Keyboard is correct.
An arrangement of letter, figure, symbol, control, function, and editing keys and a numeric keypad. Smart move. Keyboard is accurate answer.
The part of a computer which usually has 2 or more buttons. It is also called a pointing device.
Well picked. Mouse is correct.
Aditi wants to scan her homework assignment and save it on her computer. Which device will she use?
Right choice. Scanner is best.
If you want to listen to music on your computer but not disturb anyone around you, what will you use?
Bravo, headphones is the answer.
Nina wants to play a game, but she does not want anyone to hear the sound. Which device should she use?
You're right. Headphones is correct.
If you accidentally clicked on the wrong file on the computer, which device would you use to correct it?
Correct. Most is spot on.
Allows the user to insert text without deleting previously keyed text. Also switches to type over mode. Good thinking. Insert is right. If you want to listen to music on the computer without bothering your family, which device would you use? On track headphones is correct. Arav is playing a racing game. To steer his car in the game, he uses a special device. What is it called?
Great job. Joystick is accurate.
Simran needs to store her school project on a device. Which part of the computer will she use to store it?
You chose storage device?
Correct.
If Anjali is typing an essay but can't see the words she types, what part of the computer might be broken?
Correct response. Monitor is accurate. Deepak wants to store his pictures on the computer for later use. Which device should he use to store them? Sharp thinking. Storage device is right. Karan is watching his favorite TV show, Doraemon, on the computer. What part of the computer displays the show?
Nice selection. Monitor is correct.
Mira is using a mouse to click on different icons on the screen. What is she using to interact with the computer? Solid response. Most is valid. Rani is printing a photo she scanned earlier. What device did she use to copy the photo from paper to the computer?
Strong choice. Scanner is right.
Lata is listening to music on her computer and wants to share the sound with the class. What device should she use?
Exactly. Speakers make sense. Sita wants to listen to her favorite song on the computer, but she does not want to disturb anyone. What should she use?
Well reasoned. Headphones is correct. What is highlighted in red? Excellent choice. Address bar is right. It is an electronic device that manipulates information or data. It has the ability to store, retrieve, and process data.
You got it? Computer fits?
Choose the correct spelling. Good job. Computer works well. Ravi is playing a game on his computer. He is using the device to move the pointer on the screen. What device is he using?
Right again. Most is valid.
Priya is listening to music on her computer. She wants to play it loudly for everyone to hear. Which device should she use?
Well done. Speakers is right.
Speaker is used to dash songs. Smart pick. Listen is correct. If you want to hear sound from the computer, but you don't want the sound to be heard by others, what device should you use? Excellent. Headphones is well reasoned. Priya is using her computer to play music through speakers. Which part of the computer is responsible for playing the music? Clear logic. Speaker is sound.
Asha is watching her favorite cartoon, Little Krishna, on the computer. Which part of the computer is showing the cartoon?
Great thinking. Monitor is right. The screen is a part of the dash.
Nice work. Monitor fits perfectly.
The keyboard has only number keys.
Nicely done. No is solid.
It is part of a mouse. What is it?
Perfect. Scroll wheel is the one.
This picture shows a computer mouse. Valid point. No is true.
The computer can work without the CPU. Correct. False is spot on.
Another name for system unit is dash.
Exactly. CPU makes sense. This allows you to record your voice.
Right again. Microphone is valid.
Correct spelling of the given picture is
Good thinking. Monitor is right.
I help you get your printouts. Who am I?
Bravo. Printer is the answer. The monitor looks like a washing machine. Well picked. No is correct.
What can you find on a computer keyboard?
Clear logic. Letters and numbers is sound. What do you use the Microsoft program for?
You chose typing stories and reports. Correct.
Nina wants to play a computer game. She uses a mouse to control the game characters. What device is she using to interact with the game?
Right choice. Mouse is best.
A dash helps us to choose button in monitor.
You're right. Mouse is correct.
You often see this plugged into a computer.
Strong choice. Printer is right. This computer device looks like a television. Nice selection. Monitor is correct.
What is the name of this part of the computer?
Nicely done. Speakers is solid. How many buttons are there in a computer mouse?
On track. 2 is correct.
Given above is a picture. Identify this picture. Excellent choice. Mouse is right.
What type of device is this? CD, DVD, Blu-ray?
Great job. Storage is accurate.
A small electronic device containing flash memory that is used for storing data or transferring it to or from a computer. Digital camera at second.
Correct response. Flash drive is accurate.
The small buttons on the keyboard are called dash.
Valid point. Keys is true. This computer part lets everyone listen to sounds. Excellent. Speakers is well reasoned. This device lets you see people over the internet. Great thinking. Webcam is right.
CPU is the abbreviation of Central Processing Unit.
Perfect. Yes is the one.
You can pull the wires from the parts of a computer.
Well reasoned. False is correct. I look like a TV. I display what you write. Who am I?
Good job. Monitor works well.
Select the action verb used with this computer tool.
Smart move. Type is accurate answer. It is used to select and point items on the monitor. Nice work. False fits perfectly.
A dash is used to hear sounds without disturbing others.
You got it. Headphones fits. This is a device with many buttons or keys.
What is this?
Sharp thinking. Keyboard is right. This is a keyboard. Is it an input device or output device?
Smart pick. Input is correct. Look at this picture. It belongs to which part of a computer? Solid response. Keyboard is valid.
A computer mouse can help to point things on a computer monitor.
Well done. Yes is right. This computer part is just like a television. What is it called? Exactly. Monitor makes sense.
This is the most important part of a computer. It is called dash.
Smart move. Sipu is accurate answer.
If you do not want to disturb other people, you should wear this.
Right choice. Headset is best.
This is the part of a computer that looks like a TV. What is this?
Perfect. Monitor is the one. On a computer keyboard, what letter is between letter I and letter P? Solid response. O is valid. Look at the red rectangle in the picture. We called it the dash keys. Great thinking. Function is right. This computer is smaller than a desktop computer, but larger than an iPad. Great job. Laptop is accurate.
Game systems, tablets, cell phones, and laptops are examples of computers.
Good thinking. True is right. These are devices that we use to listen to sounds and music. What are these? Well reasoned. Speakers is correct. Which button will you click 2 times to open a game like Roblox in computer? Strong choice. Left button is right.
This case contains the brains of the computer. What do we call the brains of a computer?
Good job. Sipu works well. This computer is smaller than a laptop and great for playing games or watching movies. It has a touch screen. Nice work. A pad fits perfectly. This computer is smaller than an iPad. It also has a touch screen. We can use this type of computer to message or call our friends and family. Well picked. Smartphone is correct. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format? You got it. Contact Narayan Changda on Facebook Fits.